but look at genres instead of eras. Here is the genre distribution of all songs tested. You can see that the list primarily consists of songs from 6 genres. Now, while categorizing songs by genre can be subjective, we've tried to do so in a way that's consistent with Billboard charts and other industry standards. Remember, the test list is based on last year's most consumed songs. So the fact that hip-hop and R&B accounts for 29% of all songs tested here, more than any other genre, reflects the fact that hip-hop and R&B is the genre with the most number of highly consumed songs last year. Next most numerous in the test list are country and pop. Finally, we have alternative rock, dance electronic, and Latin. Now, although this test list was primarily built off of the top songs in streaming sales and airplay last year, as Warren explained earlier, we supplemented the list with top-tier songs from each specific genre. If we had not done so, alternative rock, dance electronic, and Latin would have had smaller shares of the test list than what you see here. Even if they weren't among the most consumed songs overall, we felt it important to include the top-tier song of each genre in the test, and then we could see whether they sink or swim in listeners' evaluations of them. Now let's layer in the genre distribution of the top 100 titles based on like-a-lot score first. Again, this is a measurement that looks at the passion or fan base for each song. Near the center of the chart in blue, you can see that pop has the biggest share of top 100 like-a-lot titles, 32% of the top 100. Notice how much of an overperformance this is. Whereas pop titles account for 18% of all songs tested, they account for 32% of the top 100. As you'll learn as we work our way through this presentation, pop titles tend to be broadly appealing, with wide popularity across various segments of the audience. On the left in blue, you can see that hip-hop and R&B titles account for 30% of the top 100 like-a-lot songs. Thus, in this measurement of the songs with the biggest fan bases, the two most prolific genres are pop at 32% and hip-hop R&B at 30%. Country comes in third at 19%, and alternative rock comes in fourth at 12%. Now, as we pivot to our second scoring method, evaluation average, you'll see the story change somewhat. As a reminder, evaluation average scores give us the complete picture of a song's appeal, taking into account both the opinions of the people who like a song, as well as the opinions of those who dislike a song. Near the center of the chart in red, you can see that pop remains on top, with 34% of the top 100 evaluation average songs. But on the left, notice how hip-hop and R&B drops from 30% of the top 100 like-a-lot songs to just 19% of the top 100 evaluation average songs.